Hi friends, Beth Rolls. I want to talk about pleasure and addiction. This is from chapter 8 of my book. It's just called Pleasure. So I am no addiction expert by any means, other than I probably have one. I kind of feel like we all do. An addiction is just, not just, but it's basically a way that we seek pleasure to avoid any pain, discomfort, or anxiety that we feel. And some of us are addicted to food. It could be video games, it could be drugs, it could be sex. There are lots of different things that we can become addicted to. And a true addiction is when it feels like you have another voice in your head egging you on to do the thing. So one of the ways to start working on this is meditation. This is where we learn how to sit with our pain, to relax, to be in the present moment, to reprogram those old thoughts. It also has a response in our body as it stimulates the vagus nerve and releases dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. It makes us feel really dang good. Like if you are good, I should say good, if you meditate, I find like after 15 to 20 minutes of meditation, I get to this really good space, and it almost does feel like I've taken a drug. My back pain goes away. I have new energy. I just feel so calm. I have new insights. It gives my mind such a break, allows new information to come in. I love meditating. So when we do that, that's part of the process. That also helps us sit with that pain. So if we can sit when we're uncomfortable, when we're in fear, like if we're worried about finances and stuff, if we can just sit with it, then we learn to not numb and avoid that pain, which is what we would do with any kind of addiction. Another thing that some people need to focus on, especially people that in their childhoods didn't have their emotions reflected back to them, didn't get empathy. So if you cried when you were a child and you were told to suck it up, get over it, you're okay, move on, then you experience this, because parents should be saying, I see you're really sad, I understand, providing that empathy for the emotion so that the child does actually learn how to sit with that discomfort. Otherwise it gets stored in our body. So anyway, seeking pleasure, we have so much shame around seeking pleasure. Like maybe we think it costs money, or we're not worthy of it, or whatever. Finding pleasure in little moments is so important. So for some people like me, I might feel like, well, food is the only pleasure I have. If I go eat a chocolate chip cookie, then there's my one dose of pleasure, and the rest of my life is really complicated and stressful. So I have to dedicate time to finding pleasure in other things. It could be a walk outside, could be going to the beach, could be writing in a journal, talking to a friend, reading a good book. I love to read books. Taking a class. I have a planner that actually says a fun activity for the day. So if you have something like that, great. If you don't, add it to your planner. What are you going to do that brings pleasure to your life today? And then start meditating so that you can learn to sit with discomfort and know that you'll be okay and you don't need to numb. Still a work in progress here, but just wanted to share this. Meditate and find pleasure. Give yourself permission to find pleasure in really healthy, wonderful ways. All right? The Authentic Wife on Amazon, Friday, November 9th. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.